Swings through that one out in front there.
0-1.
Liner caught at second. End of a half inning of play, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the bats, Justice Thompson. Here's a grounder up the middle. Whips it to first, and there's one away. Good sinker there, and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Next to hit, Murdoch. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball, that's down.
We're here in the top half of the third. Nobody out with a pair of runs scoring in the frame. And caught it behind the back. Throws to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 away, and the bases are loaded. Now it's the second baseman, Murdoch. Missed inside with the curveball. Might have released that curve a little too soon. It backed up on him a bit. This one is in there. Strike one.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
Swing and a miss out in front of that.
1 ball.
All loaded up. Top half of the fourth. In the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. Two and two now.
Re-infield.
Struck out swinging. As they... Bases are empty with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Urbaez. To the right side. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and this broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. And the curveball is down and in. Movement in the bullpen. Alan Buznitz, preparing to come on if needed. Young, warming up as well. This one in the air to right. And there's one down. First and second, one away. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Murdoch. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. A little out front there, swings through it. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this. Set down on strikes. Frozen with the heater at the knees. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up for the bats, Austin wins. A frozen rope. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. Murdoch is on a tear so far this season, leading his team. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Murdoch. He swings and fouls one off. dives, but it kicks off the glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you don't want those things, call someone else. Ground ball to second. Whips it to first. And there's one down. Welcome back to Louisville. We're in the top of the fourth inning. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped into right center. This one carrying. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer. In the dirt. Throw to third. He's out. With nobody out, he was already in scoring position with the meat of the order at the plate. Tough to see an opportunity like that go away. 2 outs, base is empty. Murdoch drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Miley has been excellent in this ballgame. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That one smashed to left field. Brings it in for the third out. They go down in order. Nobody on and 2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Michael Troutwine. 3-1 now. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Nothing across here. Murdoch digs in now. 1 for 3.
Hey, look good. No one better. Here we go.
That one fouled off.
Inside, ball 1.
And the tying run's at the plate. Foul ball there. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And the pitch. Just off the inside corner. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Walks are never ideal for a pitcher, especially not late in a game. He's got to come after the hitter, and the hitter has to be ready to swing. Tying run waits at the plate. Broken bat roller to first. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Cooper Bowman. Hit on the ground to the right side. Great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw, and that is a great play for the out. Had to dive just to stop it, then gathered it in and fired over from one knee. That's a tough play, but he was so smooth doing it. That is great work. Just a Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Murdoch. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here.
Ball outside.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Pop-up foul on the right side. Callahan under this one. And there's one away. One away and a runner at first. Noelvi Marte getting ready to hit. Grounder on the right side. Could be two. The second, there's one. Over to first. Safe. So up next, Murdoch. Popped out the first time.
Ball.
A laser into the outfield. And that'll do it. Two runners left stranded. Cooper Bowman, the next to hit. The 0-1. Rolled to short, could be two. One at second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So they make short work of them there. First and second, two down.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Hoo-yah.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first two pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Fly ball out to center. And that's the end of the inning. Two runners left on base, and it's still a 4-1 ball game. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Murdoch. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to left, down the line. That will drop foul. Now here's the 0-2.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. 1-2 now. That one missed.
2-2.
Oh, what a great play. And the throw. Nicely done for the out. Runner at first with one gone. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Murdoch. Good job to let the low one go there. Next one's fouled back. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Tying run waits at the plate. Called out on strikes. Only one out remaining. That is a critical call right there, and the pitcher is fully aware he got lucky. That umpire knows there will be some commentary coming. So two down. Digging in for the Saints, Murdoch.
Ball.
That one in the air to center field. Thompson under it, and that's that. We'll go to the bottom. 2 outs, bases empty. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, no
We're here in the
strikes.
top half of the third. 1 run in the inning so far. And it stays fair. Two away and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Mike Ford. 0-1 now. Lifted in the air, right field, Jones. And that's that. Batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Justice Thompson. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side, Murdoch. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. We move on to inning number 4. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Murdoch, so clutch. Arguably the team's MVP this year. Foul ball there. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Comes up empty, strike 2. Down 0-2, and now
0-2.
you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off.
Rick!
That one 95 to finish the punch-out. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Here's the second baseman, Murdoch. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Grounder left side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. This one is pretty well in hand at this point. Midway through inning number. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like he didn't do enough to lift them. So 2 down. And the next batter, Murdoch. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. A frozen rope. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. End of a half inning of play. Murdoch digs in now. 0 for 1 so far.
Oh, yeah! 0-1.
Hard ground ball, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Mike Ford. Here it comes. This one popped up. Bowman. And now 2 away. Two outs, runners at first and second. Now at the plate, Christian Vazquez. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. First and second, 2 down. Bunting for a hit. Throw to first. Out! What a play! It doesn't. Today's game is brought to you by Sudsy Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak, rhubarb, and floor polish. Murdoch, 1 for 2.
Hey.
There's a strike at the knees.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Once again, he's ahead 0-2,
0-2.
and he's got the power in this at bat. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Nice
Ball.
eye right there. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Murdoch now at the plate, 1 for 3.
Hee-haw!
Young, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Late swing, fouled off. The Bats up big in this game, and we're in the top of the 8th. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, and that ends the inning. This one is pretty well in hand at this point. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Between the team's loss and his own performance, one down. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Murdoch. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Hendrick on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, 2 down. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Murdoch, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Slider misses away. And another
3-0.
ball. 2 straight breaking balls away. If he wants to go back to that spot later in this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. 1 away with a runner at 3rd. And that gets to the top of the zone for a strike.
Full count.
And ball 4.
Take your
2
base.
aboard.
Ball 4.
Next to hit for the Saints, Mike Ford. Bunting gets it down to first. Callahan slings to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done. Now it's the second baseman, Murdoch.
That's a ball.
Murdoch, just 21 years old,
1-0.
and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024.
Hey.
1 out and the base is empty. And it's 1 and 2 now following the swing and miss. Slider,
1-2.
slider, slider. I'm sensing a trend here. And that one
2-2.
almost got him.
Full count.
What a take with 2 strikes. 3 and 2, 1 out with the bases empty. Good plate appearance
Ball
there, able
4.
to
Runner,
take the
take
walk.
your base.
Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Mike Ford. The left-handed batter waits. In the dirt.
1 and 2. No, he's safe.
And now a man in scoring position. That one to first. Callahan takes it to first for the out. It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. And now the D. Line drive for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Digging in for the Saints, Murdoch.
Hey! Ha! 0 and 1. One and 1.
Swing and a miss out front that time. The
1 and 2's
Saints
the
with
count.
plenty of ground to make up. Here in the top half of the 7th. The strikeout there, and there's 2 down. Digging in for the bats, Noelvi Marte. Grounded to third, could be 2. Off balance
That's
speed,
it.
there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Shaw, charged with hanging on to this lead. Fell back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1 offering.
Hiya!
Action in the pen down there. Alex Young getting ready to go. Mena warming up as well. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll... Murdoch is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Murdoch.
Oh and 1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Play made. That ends the inning. First frame of the night. This broadcast is brought to you by Montresor Basement Design. Brick by brick, they'll help you secure what's important. Murdoch rolled out to second in the first AB. They try to get a chase on